Hi there. So if you're anything like me, you have to sell what you do. And if you want to sell consistently, you probably need to be very active. And the problem with being very active in a social selling situation is that it is super time consuming. There are a lot of steps. If you're going to be effective in sales in any way, then treating your sales process like a script you have to follow is one of the foundational aspects of this. So when we're doing this online, that involves quite a lot of sending people messages, following up, sending them calendar links, sending them links to PDFs, and it takes a lot of time. So I want to share a really cool hack with you. It's an app that I've been using for a little while. It's called Boards, and I just want to show you how this works. You probably see lots of ways that you can use it. I use it in sales. I also use it in the podcast. I use it for all kinds of things. So let me show you. So here we are on LinkedIn. You can see there's Greg wondering what to put in his office. There's Andy posting about his conference. Let's say I want to send Andy a comment here. Normally, if I wanted to do that, I'd either have to write it by hand or I would have to go to my documents. Now, this isn't an AI post generator. This is simply a shortcut to make messaging people things that you frequently do much, much simpler. So here, if I click on the Boards Chrome plugin, I'm going to say, you know what, Andy, I'd love to have a testimonial from you. And then I could send him this pre-written message. That's not what I would normally do. I wouldn't usually do this in a comment. I could do it in a message. The Boards app works across every web app. So you can do this on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, doesn't matter. Now, if I come across the messages and I think, you know what, I'm going to send a message to Andy. And I'm going to say, you know what, Andy, I'd like you to come on my podcast. Hi, Andy, I'd love to have you as a guest on my podcast. Here's a link to the show. And then, boom, there we go. There's a link to my show. So I could send that and now submit it. He's coming to the show. Similarly, I could put more pitchy type stuff in there, but you can see very quickly how versatile that is. Now, the way this is set up is through their website. So I log in here at boards.com, and once they let me in, it's very similar to the app. So we can add text, images, links, videos if you pay them, PDFs, YouTube videos, or you can add folders. So here I have a folder for testimonial requests and a podcast folder. And already, for me, this is super handy. It's a massive time saver. So what you saw before was me using the Chrome plugin, but there's also a mobile keyboard, which is wicked smart. I'm going to show you that next. So I'm on my mobile device. I'm on an iPhone. This will work on any mobile device, Apple or Android. So we come across to here. I want to send a message. I'll choose Andy again. There we go. And I will say, okay, I want to send him a message, but I don't want to type it out. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm going to click on the keyboard icon, flip across to the Boards keyboard. So now I can say, hey, you know what, Andy, I'd like to have you on my podcast. So I tap that. And again, exactly what I showed you before. We can flip between the different folders. So testimonials folder, my daily drive list. If I just want to send somebody my Zoom link, then here we go. There's my link to Zoom. Very quickly, it's all here. That's really all there is to it. You set up everything in the Boards app, and then you come across to the mobile device or the Chrome plugin, and it allows you to move much more quickly, cover so much more ground, be really efficient and effective, less friction, less barriers to getting things done. So that's Boards. You can see it's very versatile. It works on the desktop and it works as a mobile app, generating a new keyboard. It's really cool. You can see how I'm using it. I would love to know how you're using it. What applications have you discovered that I need to know about? Let me know.